Alright, check this out. Black man working at the post office, right? Got a little jealousy because you got some camaraderie amongst the senior. They like, oh, it's a new guy here. We're gonna treat him like shit. At first, we was all cool, but then some of the people started coming off a vacation, and they was like seeing how I was moving around the post office, and I guess they got jealous. They're like, damn, he doing his thing. You know what I mean? Everybody used to praise this certain Asian lady for working her ass off, and I did what she did and what I had to do. And at times she can only do what she had to do. So I guess she was feeling some type of way. Plus, she didn't know nothing about the computer and any of that stuff, and I had to teach her. So I started trying to change things to make things better. That was pissing them off. I straightened out the dock and stuff like that. Put the cardboard on one side. I put this here, do that. I was doing my thing, you know what I mean? And they would deliberately come behind me and fuck that shit up just because they didn't like the way I was making the post office look. Because it wasn't them. They just wanted attention. That's when you gotta learn. Like, I think that's the one thing I know bitches have as a flaw: attention. Every last one of these motherfuckers want some type of attention. And that's gonna be a lot of these bitches' downfall. Cause motherfucker, you be wanting attention but from the wrong motherfuckers. Like, you be looking for attention from anybody and cause you be feeling yourself. Motherfucker, you like, oh, this nigga the nigga. A lot of people be paying him attention, so I'ma give him attention too because he gonna give me a little bit of attention. Yeah, he in and out your fucking ass, nigga, and then he going about his business. You still got the same fucking problems you had before he came in and out your ass. You about the dumbest bitch in the fucking world. Selling yourself short and then expecting more out of fucking life is the dumbest thing you can ever fucking do with life. So, number one, you gotta leave them dumb bitches alone. Got you. They in the way. And at the same time, you know what I mean? You gotta leave jobs like the one I was working at alone, cause the motherfuckers was dick riding hard. Like every time I was absent because I had some shit going on, threatened me with fucking writing me up and I could get fired. Like last week, my supervisor told me, if you can't make it to work, you need to resign. And then when my car broke down again and I had to take it to the shop, him and his boss gonna call me. My supervisor gonna call me and say, "Oh well, the poom want to talk to you." I'm like, "The poom? What y'all want to say? I want to see. You want to see if I'm okay or whatever?" He's like, "Yeah, man. If you don't come to work, man, I'm gonna have to let you go." Huh? You have to let me go. You can't just let me go, yeah. In order for me to get fired, or you let me go, you have to have a good ass reason. Oh, y'all gonna make some up. Cause I didn't even have a fucking schedule at this fucking job. I just I just knew that whenever I came there I could work. And that's how they fucking looked at it too. Like, you gonna be here to the next day, the next day, the next day. Like I would come there every day until they told me not to come. They're like, hey man, you stay here, but tomorrow you're off and shit like that. Like they tell me, they physically, verbally tell me. But if you have a schedule, it's on fucking paper and it's also documented in the fucking computer, which nothing was ever. Never had a schedule since I've been at that bitch. It was always word of mouth. Like you come in this day, and you off this day, this day. That's word to mouth. These motherfuckers ain't been telling me shit since the fucking pandemic. I'm gonna say epidemic because this is some bullshit. Pandemic, that sounds like some Satanist shit. So I'm like, alright. It was really good. These people disrespecting me. Got a whole bunch of dick riders hating on me. Supervisors saying one thing. Employees saying another thing. All I'm trying to do is just work. Fuckers throwing shit at me to get my attention, to do shit that they could fucking do. Like they see me working with my headphones on, and nag, hey, can you do such and such? We have the same fucking job. How the fuck you gonna ask me to do something you're getting paid to do? Like, that's the shit that I was going through at this job, bro. It's like, these bitches just dick riding so fucking hard for attention. But they ain't give a fuck what kind of attention I gave them, whether it was positive or negative. They wanted mine. And I was like, yo, they scaring the fuck. I got the fuck out of here. After that supervisor and the MDO called me last week and said what the fuck they said this week, then when I finally got there, and I gave this man the receipt. Me fixing my car cost $29 fucking $100. I showed him the receipt. Look, man, I'm going through a lot. He's like, I know. But here's another PDI. Another PDI. He said, yeah, because, you know what I mean, you're not coming to work when you're scheduled. I said, what schedule? You don't have a schedule. There is no schedule. How you going to write me up for not being here when scheduled when there isn't a schedule? Like, how you do that? Oh, you going to fault me for being not managing right? No, bitch, you're going to step up and acknowledge the fact that you're not managing right and stop blaming that shit on me. You know what? I see a lot of these lame ass motherfucking weak ass piece of shit individual peoples who can't get nothing done for them fucking selves, always blaming everybody else for their shit. I get blamed for shit only motherfuckers can do to them motherfucking selves. And they get mad at me and say I'm not being responsible because I don't want to take responsibility for somebody else's shit. Like, oh, you shouldn't have nutted in me. Nigga, that is a we thing, bruh. Like, you knew the consequences of your action, my nigga. Oh, I shouldn't have kept your baby. Like, what the fuck is you telling me for? Oh, I wish I was pregnant by somebody else. That's another your problem. Like, if you wish you had another baby father, you wish you had another situation, you wish you was fucking this nigga, you wish you was doing that, motherfucker, go do it. The fuck? Like, I'm sitting over here thinking in the back of my head, like, yo, I'm making way too many moves. I got way too many goals to be wasting my motherfucking time with a motherfucker who's throwing they fucking shit away like it's nothing. That's all. Don't make it look like what the fuck I got ain't shit. Motherfucker, I'm trying to be this shit, and you just a piece of shit. We two different fucking things, bro. We, like, two different categories. And I look at my supervisor, like, the same way. Like, you mad because you can't get your shit together so you could be a poom. You all telling everybody, yeah, I tried to be a poom, but motherfuckers want to stop me in my tracks. They say I'm weak. Yeah, you weak, motherfucker. You over here listening to these other coworkers tell you to be mad at the person who's always there when they're not. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? Like, I got shit going on in my life too. I breathe air. I drink water. I take shits. Like, what the fuck? Like, I gotta do shit too. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? I had to tell that motherfucker I'm resigning. Cause when that motherfucker told me that bullshit, told me, oh, you might get written up, and he was smiling like I gotta do with my job, man. Cause I was all cool with the whole situation that, you know what I mean, I gotta make it to work, understood that they needed me and shit like that, but I needed me too. The fuck? I need me. But okay. Alright, y'all need me, alright. Now I try to be here more often. Yeah, well, I gotta, PDI you, and this might lead to you getting written up. So we already established that you're a piece of shit supervisor because your management sucks. I know I don't have a schedule, and you're still trying to fix this whole situation by pinning it on somebody whose fault it isn't. Like, every time one of my baby mothers did some bullshit like that or was on some bullshit like that, I left them the fuck alone. I do this continuously, and I do this fucking shit, like, ritually, however the fuck you want to put that shit. Respectfully, I do this shit. This shit is what the fuck I do. I leave goodbye. If you ain't worth shit to me, I'm out. The fuck? I only come back when I feel like I be trying to Like I could do something, or I could change something. Like I be having more hope and faith in people than they have in their motherfucking self, man. But then I see motherfuckers is just shitty, lames and weak. So you just gotta leave them motherfuckers smooth on. Smooth the fuck alone, bro. And count your blessings. That's it. I ain't even gonna count them. I would just thank God for my blessings. People just be doing the most. Gotta leave. I had to resign. And when I resigned, he looking at me like, man, I hate to see you leave, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Hell yeah, I do what I gotta do. You just told me you had to do what you had to do, which was some bullshit. Like, you ain't have to do what you had to do. But just because you're not gonna be responsible for your own actions, I gotta take responsibility for it. Like, everything gotta boils down to the strong one, and I'm weighted down by too much bullshit as it is. So I'm out. I'm leaving, and I'm not dealing with no more bullshit in my